So what's up guys, welcome back. I've got my Morris Mini here. I still don't know which number this is, but you guys can let me know there in the description section down there below. But first of all is we need to deassemble this model. So as you can see there, I've just started drilling, and we need to basically take out all of the stubs that's in here. So what we use is just a nice little board. It's got a light on as well, so you guys can see closely. So you just go on the dot there, just go very slowly. You don't want to damage the model or the vehicle itself, so just make sure that you do it very slowly. Alright, so we've got a nice little stub there, and then on the other one so this thing is quite hard. We need to actually remove them both to be able to get into the model. And you don't want to damage the post inside, because otherwise you might end up losing the whole car. Okay guys, so after we've done that, I'm just gonna put a bigger drill in so that we can just drill here out. Let's just drill out the mushroom so that the car will basically just fall apart, hopefully. It's drilling, but it's not drilling as it should. I think I need to maybe just try a smaller one first. Okay, let's try the other side. Right, so I don't want to damage it, that's why I'm going so slow. We just basically remove that mushroom from, just to release the undercarriage from the car itself. So basically it's almost through. And I'm gonna cut here, and I'll bring you guys back as soon as I get the stubs out. Okay guys, so welcome back. I've drilled out the holes, you can see there. I haven't sunk them yet, and I haven't done any tapping on it. This is just basically to show you the shape of the car, the inside. Like I say, I need to get a new windscreen for the car, but let's get into it. Alright, so when you open it, inside you can actually see the color there. Now you can see clearly the post that they actually had rivets on, so that I'll still need to tap. Car is in quite good condition. Alright, so let us get into the undercarriage. There's no wheels. There's some paint still on, everything still looks good, so I'm quite happy with the car itself. Now for these Corgi models, this was a Morris Minor 65 to 1968, and for the interior they didn't do much. It's just a plastic covering, or like a plastic very flimsy looking body or interior of the car, and you can actually see they just stuck the steering wheel through the plastic as well, so that is quite horrendous, but we mustn't throw that away because that is original to the car. For the windscreen, this is the six hole windscreen. This is the Mini 2 one, as you can see there. You get a, when you buy online windscreens for the Mini, you get a Mini 1, and then you get a Mini 2 and a Mini 6, and that just basically tells you there's 6 holes in this one, so this is the one that you're going to need when you do a replacement on this model. There's a lot of cracks, it is dirty as hell, and unfortunately it broke, so I'll have to definitely get a replacement window for this one, so that one we can chuck away. Alright guys, so I'm going to try and clean some of this off. As you can see, I've already cleaned some of the paint, the existing paint that was on the vehicle. I've cleaned that off, just basically using my thumb. I don't want to take sandpaper to this model, I don't want to damage it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and without electropolishing it, I've got some other different things that I want to try, and hopefully it works, just to remove the excess paint off and some of these black spots that's left on the car after we basically taken off the paint. Alright guys, so I'm going to quickly set up and then I'll just bring you guys back, and hopefully it works. All thumbs. So guys, after a lot of Dremel work on the Morris, I actually used my Dremel, and you can actually see it there. This is the best tool ever if you are into restoring any kind of die-cast models, Hot Wheels or whatever. So after a lot of Dremel work that I've put into this model, it actually came out looking amazing. You can actually see that the body is still in good condition. The only thing is we've got a crack there in the window, front window pane, and that one as well that I'll try and fill up. But overall I must say I'm quite happy and pleased how she turned out. All the panel lines are still in nice condition. The grille at the front is still in nice condition. I'll basically probably just mask these off and I won't paint over that when I do paint it. So for you guys that can remember how this car looked like, it was quite horrible actually. It actually looked like the inside of the undercarriage of the car. You can see there where I just want to show you some of the sanding down of the Dremel work that I have done, and you can actually see the difference to just the parts that hasn't been sanded. For the mags as well, I've just used the same Dremel and I've just sanded that off as well, so we've got a nice shiny rim that's going to be at the end of the day looking very nice, and or basically on the underneath of the carriage. Now you can actually see what is written there without straining your eyes. So we've got the Corgi toys, made in Great Britain. It's the Morris Mini Minor. Patent number is 904525, and this was all just done using the Dremel, and I must say it's one of the best tools that I've ever bought. So guys, next up is going to be the priming of this, and then I found a close match to the maroon color it was, so hopefully after the primer we can get to spraying this baby. I'm still awaiting my window and I'm still awaiting my tires for the Morris and the Aston Martin DB4 that I've got, but as soon as we get that, we'll get into this. So guys, alright, so after a lot of Dremel work, still again on the Mini, you can actually see there, you can see my reflection there on the roof. It's actually going to be a shame to paint it now, but if I want to have it looking as good as new and to keep the bodywork intact, I'll have to first coat it with some rust coat, some spray paint, so we're going to be painting this in grey primer. We're going to be spray painting this. You can actually see the nice color on this now, but we'll have to prime it, and then I've got a certain color, the same maroon, plus minus, not on the dot to what it was originally, but I think it will come out great. So guys, let me get into the primer and then I'll show you how it turned out. So guys, after applying some primer to the base of my Morris Minor and the body itself, came out looking quite nice. You can actually see that I've got some Tamiya masking tape that I just masked off the grille. That's going to be silver, and also the bumpers front and back. So it did turn out looking quite good. There is still the breakage on the front windows, and I do not actually, I would love to repair them. I've got some putty, but I'm just so scared that I break it off again, like I have done in some previous ones. And you can also see the mags of the Morris Minor I also masked off, because that is also going to be the silver color. So guys, I'm gonna bring you back for another episode, and then we'll get into the spray paint, taking it back to original. But for now, if you like what I'm doing here, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and check out the next episode so you guys can see this Morris Minor coming back to life. Cheers.